Hello ladies and gents, DKD6 right back here with you, and all I have to say in this video is Apple and the number 18. 18 apples. What the hell am I talking about? Apple has come out and posted revenue for the quarter one of fiscal 2015 at $74.6 billion with a profit of $18 billion. They've taken the record and bent it over a table. That's what they've done. They have earned $18 billion in profit during the 3 months between October and December the 27th, 2014. Holy crap. And how did they do that? They sold 74.5 million iPhones. As you do. What can I say about this? What can anyone say about this? There are a couple of things I can say about this. People who said that Apple will go down with Steve Jobs. Does it look like they're going down? Because to me it looks like they're still growing. Yep, they're still growing year on year. Still growing. Still selling more phones. Still selling more of everything apart from the iPad, which we'll get to soon. But 18 billion in a quarter? That's insane. And I think one of the reasons for this is because of China. 16.1 billion of that revenue came from sales in China. And that's up 70% from the last year. So yeah, China, apples, and the number 18. That's all you need to know. And I shall elaborate a little further. So Apple attacked China. As in attacked. They threw iPhones at them and they fired them out of the... What the hell am I talking about? Apple grew in China really big this time around, and it grew by 70% on the last year, and it brought in over $16 billion worth of sales. I think China is a huge market for any company, not just Apple. You can see other companies doing it right now. You've got Microsoft doing it with the Xbox One, Sony doing it with the PS4. Everybody wants a piece of China. Why does everyone want a piece of China? Because China's population is so damn big that even if you get a tiny little slice of that population, that is still big money. So yeah, Apple sold 74.5 million iPhones in 3 months with an $18 billion profit, and that profit wasn't just iPhones. I mean, 51.18 billion came from the iPhone. They sold 5.5 million Macs, which brought in 6.94 billion, which is again a record for Apple in Mac sales. And you know what the crazy thing is about this? The crazy thing about this is in the 3-month period, them selling 74.5 million iPhones, that means that they sold an average of 34,000 iPhones an hour, every hour, for the entire 3 months. 34,000 units per hour. That is insane. I mean, there's still people queuing for the damn phone now. I had to wait for mine, and I normally get it day one. This thing was so oversubscribed, it's insane. That didn't carry over to the iPad, however, because the iPad shipped 21.4 million units in the quarter, which is down 18% from the previous year. I'm not saying that's a bad thing anyways, because it still beat every other tablet on the market, but it was down 18% on the previous year. So yeah, iPhones, Macs, both breaking records. Just another interesting thing that I want to mention, $18 billion in profit. Do you have any idea what you can buy with $18 billion? You can host the 2012 Olympics in London all over again and have about $5 billion left over. Or you can buy Lithuania 3 times. Or you can pay off all of BP's Deepwater Horizon fines. Or you can send 12 people on a one-way trip to Mars, and they still haven't come out with the Apple Watch, which is due for release now in April of this year. So we'll see how that goes. I think that will be a pretty big seller, but I don't think it'll... Well, it's obviously not going to be as big as these other devices, but I still think it's going to help drive sales for Apple because people are excited for the Apple Watch. Apple Pay will also be launching in different territories around the world. Apple Pay is already a huge thing in the US from what I know. So that's going to be interesting and I can't wait for that. I've got this feature on my phone which I can't use right now, which is kind of annoying. So once that launches, that will be pretty cool. Anyways, that's all this video is about. And I'm kind of in shock and awe right now because $18 billion in profit in 3 months. That is insane, and anyone who thinks that Apple was going to go down with Steve Jobs is wrong. I saw this coming. I really did think that they're going to break records and they're going to continue on their upward trend of growth, and they're doing just that. I should have bought shares in Apple. I think that's what everyone's thinking right now. we should have all bought shares in Apple. Anyways, that's the news for today. Like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you think it sucked, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. Bye.